Hello, my pretties. It's Shadow the Lion Queen here, and today we are going to be doing another top five video. And today we're going to do a top five um movie, well, not movie, but video regarding my top five favorite episodes from Family Guy, created by Seth MacFarlane. Now, most of you guys probably know who Seth MacFarlane is. He's the voice for Peter, Brian, Stewie, and I think a couple other characters as well. So this is going to involve episodes from Family Guy that pretty much, it's pretty much just going to involve some episodes of Family Guy and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain, a bit of what the plot of each episode is about, and then we'll go over with what's going on in the episode. But I won't be spoiling too much of it. I'll just give a brief synopsis of what actually the episode is about, if that makes sense. So, anyways, let's get on with the list. Mission Impossible. This is an episode from season 3, episode 11 of Family Guy, also known as episode 39. This one aired in 2001 on November 8th. So basically, the plot is what Quagmire babysits Meg, Chris, and Stewie, while Peter and Lois go on a visit to Lois's sister, who is pregnant, newly single sister Carol. However, Carol goes into labor while Peter drives her to the hospital, stopping for only cheeseburgers. Dr. Hartman unfortunately passes out, and Peter delivers the baby himself. So Peter then tells Lois that he wants to have another child. However, Stewie is not that happy about it, so Stewie tries to think of a ways to stop Peter from, stop from, Peter and Lois from conceiving another kid. However, with that being said, this is where we end up seeing Bertram, who is pretty much an evil clone of Stewie. Well, kind of, but if you guys seen the episode, you guys probably know what that is. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to really say about this episode. Overall, it's really funny. I mean, there's good jokes in there that obviously really fit out well. It's pretty good for what it is, and it's just a really funny episode. I mean, it's just really good. With that being said, and with that being the case, let's go on with the next episode. Number 4 we have is A Very Special Family Guy Freaking Christmas. This is another episode from season 3, also known as season 16, episode 16 of season 3, and the total episode count is 44. So, this is basically a Christmas special show of Family Guy. So, basically what happens is Lois reminds Peter to donate a present to charity. He mistakenly donates all of the family Christmas gifts to needy kids in charity. However, though, lots of crazy things start going on with the Griffin family. Like, they go out shopping, they go, celebrate Christmas and stuff like that. That's basically what the plot of this is. I personally really think that it's a really good Christmas special. I mean, for something that is season 3, I personally really like this episode. I thought this was a really interesting episode. It's well made and detailed, and I could definitely say it's definitely a really fun one. So, you could definitely see that this is actually a really good Christmas special. I mean, if you've not seen this, you really have to see this episode if you've not seen it, because it's just really good and well made. So, I mean, it's a really good special. I really do know it's really cool, and everything is just really awesome with this. I mean, the animation's good, the jokes are funny. Pretty good for season 3, actually. I really do enjoy this a lot. If you want to watch a Family Guy Christmas special, then I could definitely recommend this one. So anyways, let's get on with the next one on our list. Pete's Hearted. Basically, this episode involves Peter Griffin pretty much doing some stupid stuff after taking a test, if that makes total sense. So, I guess with that being said, basically the plot of this episode involves the Griffins invites their friends over for a game night. While playing Trivial Pursuit, Lois uses questions from the preschool edition for Peter in order to let him win. When Peter wins, he brags everyone, believes himself that he's smarter. However, Brian challenges Peter to take on the MacArthur Fellows program test to prove he's a genius. However, the results show that Peter is not a genius, and it shows that Peter is mentally retarded. So, basically, Peter has been kind of, being treated, as, a child, kind of speak, if that makes sense. So, however, with that being said, Peter has been doing some stupid stuff, but I personally thought it was really funny. Like, it's a really good episode and stuff. However, this was obviously a really fun episode. I personally really do like. I do really like that that this episode involves Peter, doing, stupid stuff when it came to the episode. I personally thought some of the jokes in there were pretty funny too. I know some people may argue that this episode sucks, but I personally thought this was actually pretty good. I personally really have to say that if you want to watch a good Family Guy episode, I can recommend this one. So this is from season 4, by the way, if you guys are wondering. This is from season 4. So with that being said, and that being the case, I could definitely say you gotta really watch this episode if you haven't. It's a really good episode, really good and well made. I definitely have to say that it's definitely really funny. You will really enjoy the episode. So, with that being said, let us begin with the next one. Ocean's 3.5. Basically, this is an episode from season 7, Finn, of the 7th episode of the series Family Guy. So, basically, the title is a spoof of the 1960 Heist film called Ocean 11, which I have not seen, so I can't really say much about that. So basically, the episode is about Joe growing concerned that Bonnie is due to give birth within a few days. So Peter attempts to induce labor so Joe can spend more time with him, Cleveland, and Quagmire. So, however, though, what Peter tries to do doesn't work, Bonnie finally gives birth to her baby girl and named Susie. However, Joe is unable to pay the $20,000 he needs for her medical bills. He turns to a loan shark for the money, but he ends up in debt to him. Peter and his friends turn to Carter for money to pay off the loan shark, but Carter refuses and thinks it would be funnier. So, however, though, basically the plot is pretty much about, Joe trying to find ways to pretty much try to pay his child's hospital bills, if that makes sense. I mean, this episode is pretty interesting and really well done. I personally thought it was funny. I mean, it's a good episode, yes. It is quite funny and stuff, so I can definitely say it's a really good episode. I could personally say that it's a really an interesting episode. However, though, with that being said and that being the case, yeah. I mean, I do like it. It's pretty good. And with that, I'm gonna get on with my favorite episode of the whole series. PTV is my all-time favorite episode. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what PTV is, this is basically is about Peter making his own television television program, and he pretty much does, some messed up things. Like, there is like a lot of perverted channels and stuff that is on PTV. So when the PTV that Peter does goes too far, that's when the FCC shows up and starts censoring everything in Family Guy, which I think it obviously is pretty funny. I remember when I first watched this back in high school, it was hilarious. I personally laughed at the jokes, and I mean, it's just really silly. I mean, I really like the idea of Peter Griffin having his own television only to get censored moments later. Oh my god, it's just so funny. Especially the song "The Fellas at the Frickin' FCC." That song is really hilarious. I mean, it's really funny. I personally really thought it was really neat and well made. I personally really have to say it's funny, it's laughable. If you want a good laugh, then you gotta really watch this episode. This episode is definitely hilarious. You will not be disappointed once you've seen it. So, I guess with that being said and that being the case, yeah, it's a one episode of Family Guy. I can say it's my all-time favorite. It's fun, it's funny, it's well made. It's just got really good jokes and stuff. And yeah, I could easily recommend anyone this episode. So, it's an episode of season 4 I really do like. So, with that being said and that being the case, that is all the episodes of Family Guy that I have to share with you that are my favorites. So if you guys want to tell me what your favorite Family Guy episodes are, let me know what they are in the comment section down below, because I'm interested to know what they are. So as always, with that being said, I'm Shadow the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you're new to my channel, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the notification bell when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. Oh, as always, if you guys want to go follow me on Blue Sky, follow me on Twitter, follow me on DeviantArt. Links to my socials will be in the About page section, so you guys can go follow me on there. And as always, if you guys want to go follow me on my backup channel known as Ms. Dark Shigo, as a link to that will also be in the About page section, so you guys can go follow me on there. So that's pretty much all I have to really say, but if I'm missing something, let me know. But as always, I want to hear what your favorite Family Guy episodes are. Let me know what they are in the comments below, because I'm interested to know. So I guess with that being said and that being the case, I'll be seeing you guys all in the next video. Peace out, and like always, roll the outro, because I'm out. What's up, my pretties? It's the Lion Queen here. I want to appreciate you all for tuning into this video. And I do appreciate you guys supporting my video by giving this video likes and stuff. If you really enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you're new, ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys will get updated for whenever I upload. If you want to follow me on Twitter or DeviantArt, feel free to leave a follow on those if you are interested in following me on those socials. If you want to support my backup channel, known as Ms. Dark Shigo, feel free to subscribe to it, as a link to that will also be in the About page section. And with that being said, and that being the case, thank you so much for watching, my pretties, and as always, stay pretty.